see Burning Points with Pastor Bodo Camara and Pastor Matthias George. Here we're looking at topics that are actually very hot in the society in Gambia, and we're seeing what are the public opinions, and we're looking at what are the things and questions and answers that we can look at and examine and discuss in detail, so that at the end of it all, we are building a better society. We are helping or contributing towards creating a better Gambia. So we will encourage you to stay tuned or continue to look through all our episodes that will be coming up, because I can guarantee you it's going to be serious and very hot. And I want to welcome Pastor Bodo Camara.
Thank you very much.
Pastor Bodo Camara, would you like to introduce yourself?
Brethren, I am Pastor Bodo Camara, the director of Every Home for Christ, EHC, and I'm proud to be involved in these topics.
Thank you very much. And I am Pastor Matthias George, who will be helping to host this program. So today we're going to start off immediately with a very, very, very hot topic. And that topic is entitled racism. Racism.
Racism is very interesting.
And we're not talking about a run race. We're talking about race as in tribe or as in people. Now, Pastor Bodo, over the past few days, a couple of weeks, we've been seeing some extremely amazing events happening in America, where people are in riots and having a terrible strike on account of the public killing of George Floyd, who we all witnessed it, and it's gone all around the world, even to this little country, Gambia. And how do you see the issue of racism, not just in America, but around the world? How do you see the treatment of people based upon race?
Thank you very much, Reverend Matt. It is just amazing to raise these topics, which is hot globally all over the world today. Really, it is always easy to point a finger afar. Like we can all say, America, America. And I want to leave that with you. And myself, I want to concentrate in the Gambia.
So basically, you want to take the issue, take the spotlight away from America, and we're pointing it right down to Gambia, our own hometown.
Exactly.
So are you suggesting there's racism going on in Gambia, or maybe a form of racism? How would you define racism?
Racism, I believe on my own definition, is when people begin to see others in a very low class, in a very low position. Like, because of my color, because of my status, I begin to feel I am better than you. And this is racism. And that is the most dangerous that you can ever think of, that can easily spark and destroy a nation.
As we are seeing in America today,
exactly.
Someone said for $20, the whole of America has been burned down today. Now, when you say based upon the color of one's skin, that will be classified as racism.
That's right.
What about based upon the issue of tribe or politics or language or religion? Wouldn't you say that's the equivalent of racism?
It's perfect. It's all put together. You can see, that's why I said I would draw our attention here in the Gambia. Because when trouble happens, you can easily focus on those nations and point a finger, forgetting about yourself. You remember some months ago, in the Gambia here, among the Soninke people, it was publicly discussed on the social media, radio stations, televisions, everywhere. They were talking about it. That particular group, the same people living in the same village, eating together, praying together, nationals, Gambians here in this country. One particular group began to say this other particular group is in a low-class system or in a low-class situation that they do not even share in the same graveyards in this country.
Wow.
This is serious.
So
we need to discuss and we need to talk about it.
We need to talk about it, and we'll be having feedback from the public as well, because we'll be sharing with you some questionnaires and some surveys to verify how we see it in Gambia. What about religion in Gambia? When you talk about this new constitution that we are seeing being drafted, would you say that the fact that there are two laws or two sets of laws for two different sets of people, that kind of scenario is contributing towards segregating the society as an apartheid. Apartheid is like taking two systems, two legal systems, one for one group that thinks they're distinct, and another for another group who they feel is also distinct. Would you say that this new constitution is sowing the ingredients for racism in Gambia, a form of racism?
That is perfectly correct. But let's deal with the form of with this new constitution that is drafted in the maybe coming or subsequent weeks. Today, what I want to say is, even this constitution you see drafted and trying to portray a picture of racism in the country, division between religions, this had started long time ago. And it is all about extremist religious ideologies that has been established or put into the minds of young Gambians at a very long time, gradually growing and systematically shaping the form of thinking of Gambians to a point where now they begin to say, we who are belonging to this sect of religion are better than those other ones, even though Gambia have experienced peace and very good coexistence relationship of Christians and Muslims together. Today, that fragmentation is clearly seen by the Muslim extremists or Christian extremists, dividing the Gambia into two. And that is another form of tribalism, religious conflict, and racism.
So what's the problem? Why is it that people cannot just live together in peace? Why do we always have to segregate ourselves? Why can't we celebrate our differences? You're Fula, I'm Aku. We're brothers. What is the problem? Why can't we share our lives together in peace? Why do I have to attack you because you are different from myself? Can't we share differences? In Gambia, we're just a small little country. Why can't we live together in peace?
I would love that this great question to be thrown to the public.
To the public? It's coming right at you. Why can't we live together in peace
and harmony?
That's
in
it.
this our
So we're going to get feedback from you. Why is there this problem of segregation in different forms? Political parties, racial parties, or racial prejudices, or you are different caste, you're my slave. Oh no, you're not my religion. Oh no, you're not my sect. No, I'm stronger than you with God. No, you're less strong. What's our problem? We're only 2.3 million people. We're throwing that question to you, and we'd like to have you answer. In the next episode, we will give you feedback from your own answers, and we'll try to get to a situation or a resolution where we'll be able to help each other.
And be assured your points are very valid. When you bring your contributions, this will help us to shape the better Gambia we are looking for. So that together, when we identify our problems, then we will have the solutions. Until we see our own problems and stop seeing other people's problems, our problems will continue to persist. Therefore, your contribution is
I
very
think we'll also be learning from other people's problems too.
Exactly.
If we look at their problems, we say, wow, and we bring it now and look at our own problems.
That's
The
right.
problems outside must provoke us to take a good look at ourselves so that we don't end up like they. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for your attention today. Don't forget, give us your feedback through the link below. Bye.
God bless you. We're expecting your response.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.